The lack of Grand Theft Auto 6 news has everyone going absolutely insane. In fact, the current debate going on in the community is whether or not this is Roman numeral 6 or it says VIP. So this is coming from NBA 2K 2024, which is also owned and published by Take-Two Interactive. And there's a handful of people in the community that seem to think they're teasing GTA 6 in that game with a Grand Theft Auto 6 logo, including trees and a background city. It does sort of scream Miami, and the background could be, downtown Vice City. I personally see this as just VIP, but you guys can let me know what you think in those comments down below. This is where we've come to with the lack of news and information from Rockstar, debating whether signs in other video games have something to do with teases towards Grand Theft Auto 6. But that's going to be the big question of the day. Is it VIP or is it Roman numeral 6? Let me know in those comments down below. Now, that's not the only thing going on in the GTA 6 world. A lot of people in the community believe that Rockstar has mysteriously slowed down on issuing copyright strikes on the leaked GTA 6 gameplay footage, and it is weirdly being allowed to circulate on social media. And some believe that that means we are close to the official reveal. Now, honestly, I could also see this as just being a game of whack-a-mole here. If Rockstar or Take-Two Interactive decides to strike down someone, another account is going to publish it shortly after that. And I don't know all the rules as far as copyright infringement on sources like Twitter or Instagram, Facebook. To a degree, I know a little bit of how it works on YouTube, but I do understand there's a lot of people with a ton of access to that footage. So they can basically post it. If it gets struck down, they can create a new account, put it up again. But it does seem like there is a lot more of it out there than recently. So I don't know if Rockstar has just shifted focus, if that person that was responsible for issuing the copyright strikes has gone on vacation, or whatever the case might be. I don't think it's definitive enough to say that we're going to be getting the reveal soon, just because you're starting to see more of the leaked footage. We also are getting closer to the 1-year anniversary of that happening on September 18th. So maybe there's just more people talking about it and posting it. I guess we're not going to really know. Now, another interesting rumor that has popped up over the last couple of days surrounding GTA 6 is Joe Rogan's involvement in Grand Theft Auto 6. And Rockstar is no stranger to featuring celebrities and people that have a large influence in their games, especially when it comes to things you hear on the radio or in-game TV shows or advertisements. I mean, Rockstar has featured the likes of Cara Delevingne, Ricky Gervais, Phil Collins. These are all people that have appeared in their own little segments or have hosted radio shows and whatnot. And the rumor on the street right now is that Joe Rogan and his podcast, which wouldn't be surprising given how popular it is going to be featured in Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, there's this interesting website that I've never heard of before. It's called 9 to 5 Software. I've heard of other similar names like 9 to 5 Mac. I don't know if this is affiliated with it in any way, shape, or form, but it's got a very similar name. They said they were actually able to speak to someone with Rockstar. They said the Rockstar Games spokesperson that we got in touch with issued a statement to put an end to the speculation. They stated, "We can confirm that the rumors regarding Joe Rogan's presence in GTA 6 are false. There's no plan or intention to include Joe Rogan in the game." So when I first saw that, I was like, wait a minute. Someone from Rockstar actually commented on something in GTA 6. This feels kind of weird because A, it hasn't been officially announced, and B, even the announcement they have made, they haven't really called it Grand Theft Auto 6. We can speculate that that's going to be the name, and I feel like that's obvious, but we haven't actually heard them call it that. The only thing we've heard from Rockstar, and more vocally Take-Two Interactive and their CEO and chairman Strauss Zelnick, is they keep calling it the next installment or next iteration of Grand Theft Auto.
For games, and that's 45% ahead of the midpoint of the street's estimates on things. That is huge, huge news, and it's got people speculating that you've got to have Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out.
So we've said that we're working on the next iteration of Grand Theft Auto, but Rockstar hasn't announced a release date yet. We've been working on this huge pipeline. We have 36 titles coming to market in fiscal 25 and 26, and we obviously have high expectations. And you're right, we typically don't talk about future years. We typically give guidance, and we try to go right down the middle. That's what we're supposed to do. In this instance, we wanted to give the street the transparency it's been asking for. So we basically gave an outlook for this fiscal year and subsequent too. And What's interesting is we have high expectations for fiscal 25, but we also expect sequential growth in fiscal 26.
I mean, you look at the stock jump, it was up more than 10%, more than 11%, I think.
So is it possible someone like Joe Rogan is actually featured? Well, yes, of course it is. Whether it's his own personal self making an appearance or it's a parody of him, which is also very likely considering, again, how popular he is. There is a chance he appears, but I feel like Rockstar has not officially dismissed this, and I'm not buying that this one website has been able to get in contact with him. That, again, just seems too good to be true. Another rumor that seems too good to be true is the install size and the amount of content that GTA 6 is going to be getting. I don't know where this is coming from, but all these rumors are starting to blow up. And I feel like this is not necessarily because of the rumors themselves, but just because so many people, including myself, want to hear about Grand Theft Auto 6. And so anything they see about the game instantly gets spread around like wildfire. And the latest news is that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to consume around 750 gigabytes of install space, which is absolutely massive, and will reportedly feature about 400 hours worth of content. Now, we talked about this in a video I did the other week, and yes, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to have a massive install size, but I don't expect it to be really 3/4 of a terabyte. That is insanely massive. No game has been that large. If you think about it, Starfield and other competitive games that are coming out right now are around 120, 150, 160 gigabytes. So it doesn't seem likely that GTA 6 would suddenly jump to 750 gigabytes. And as far as 400 hours of gameplay, that one might be a little bit more believable. To give you the details on Rockstar's latest game, Red Dead Redemption 2, roughly in order to complete all the content in that game, it's about 150 hours. But to just do the main story, it's about 50 hours. So 400 hours of content is not totally out of the realm of possibility, but that does seem like an absolute ton. And I don't know how any one person would actually know that. How would you know every single thing there is to do in the game? But that right there is a roundup and summary of really everything that's being discussed about GTA 6 over the last couple of days and over the weekend. Again, let me know in those comments down below about everything we discussed, the install size, the amount of hours, Joe Rogan being featured in the game, and a whole lot more. If you guys did go and enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.